Welcome back to MVP Road Car, and today we're diving into a machine that blends heritage, aggression, and next-generation engineering. The 2026 Corvette Grand Sport is here to fill the gap between the Stingray and the Z06, but it's not just a middle child, it's its own identity. Engineered for drivers who want race-inspired capability, without going all the way to track-focused extremes. Let's take an in-depth look at its exterior, interior, performance, and pricing. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes this new Grand Sport one of the most exciting Corvettes in years. When you first walk up to the 2026 Grand Sport, the presence hits you immediately. It doesn't shout as loudly as the Z06, but it absolutely commands attention. The front fascia is more aggressive than the Stingray, with improved airflow channeled through enlarged vents that give it that motorsport personality. Corvette fans love. You notice the stance first. It sits wide, low, and confident. The fenders are pushed outward to house larger wheels and performance tires, giving the car a naturally muscular look even when it's parked. The hood treatment is subtle but functional, sculpted to direct air over the car at high speeds. The LED headlights are sharper this year, with a crisper signature that gives the Grand Sport a more menacing appearance, especially at night. Along the sides, this Corvette shows off its aerodynamic detailing. Every crease, every vent, every line has a purpose. The large side intakes feed the mid-mounted V8, while the lower rocker extensions hug the road, contributing to stability. As you move to the rear, that's where the Grand Sport really flexes its attitude. The quad exhaust tips are centered and tightly grouped. Clearly inspired by Corvette's racing DNA, the taillights keep the signature Stingray-style shape, but look, slightly darker and sportier. The rear diffuser is larger and more sculpted this year, helping channel airflow and improve downforce. And the spoiler, depending on the package you choose, ranges from a modest lip to a more assertive aero piece that visually ties the whole back end together. Overall, the exterior is a perfect blend of the Stingray's elegance and the Z06's track-ready aggression, making this one of the most balanced-looking Corvettes ever made. Stepping inside the 2026, Grand Sport continues the Corvette tradition of blending aerospace inspiration with premium materials. As soon as you open the door, you're greeted with a cockpit-style environment that wraps around the driver. The seating position is low and focused, giving you that race car feeling as soon as you settle in. The seats themselves come in two configurations: the standard GT2 seats with soft leather and supportive bolstering, or the competition sport seats, designed for more spirited driving with firmer padding and increased lateral support. Both options feel premium, and both keep you planted during hard cornering. The materials in the cabin have been updated with better textures, tighter stitching, and a wider variety of color combinations. Whether you prefer understated blacks and grays or bold reds and two-tone themes, the Grand Sport lets you configure the interior to match your personality. The driver's screen is crisp and customizable, giving you performance metrics, navigation, and system information in a clean digital layout. The infotainment system remains angled toward the driver, reinforcing the cockpit theme, and it's smoother and faster now thanks to upgraded hardware and simplified menu paths. One of the standout features inside is the driving mode selector. Switching between modes genuinely transforms the feel of the car, and you can see those changes reflected instantly on the display. The steering wheel features a flat bottom with tactile switches, high-quality metal paddles, and a satisfying thickness for performance driving. Even the small details like the knurled knobs, carbon fiber trim options, and ambient lighting help elevate the cabin beyond what you'd expect at this price point. Storage remains surprisingly good for a mid-engine sports car, with both a front trunk and a rear cargo area large, enough for weekend bags or even a set of golf clubs. It's one of the few performance cars that still manages to be truly usable day-to-day. The sound system, offered with an optional high-end upgrade, fills the cabin without distortion. Though let's be honest, the V8 soundtrack usually does the job on its own. Now let's talk performance, because that's where the Grand Sport earns its name. Under the rear glass, the 2026 model is powered by an enhanced version of the 6.2-liter LT2 V8. It's naturally aspirated, just like the Stingray, but tuned more aggressively, and supported by improved cooling and performance-focused components. You're looking at horsepower that lands between the Stingray and Z06, giving the Grand Sport more punch but keeping it responsive and predictable. The throttle delivery is immediate. The engine note is deep and mechanical, and the mid-engine layout gives the car incredible balance. The 8-speed dual clutch transmission has been refined for quicker shifts and smoother transitions in everyday driving. In track or sport mode, the shifts feel razor sharp, giving you that rapid-fire response that enhances your connection to the car. The chassis tuning is one of the biggest upgrades. Suspension adjustments, larger brakes, and performance tires help the Grand Sport carve corners with confidence. It doesn't feel as wild or raw as the Z06, but that's exactly the appeal. It gives you precision without intimidation, speed without unpredictability. Acceleration is strong, and the car launches with authority thanks to improved traction control mapping. The exhaust note has that classic Corvette burble down low and a sharper wail as you climb to higher RPMs. Handling feels neutral and planted, and the steering provides solid feedback. Whether you're cruising the highway or attacking back roads, the Grand Sport always feels composed. This is the Corvette you buy when you want speed and capability but still want to enjoy the car daily without sacrificing comfort. Braking is excellent, with strong pedal feel and fade resistance thanks to upgraded rotors and calipers. Magnetic ride control helps keep the car comfortable over rough surfaces while maintaining tight control during spirited driving. It's one of the best suspension systems Corvette has ever used, and it gives the Grand Sport a dual personality. Refined when you need it, aggressive when you want it. Now let's talk pricing. Chevrolet positioned the Grand Sport as the sweet spot in the Corvette lineup, offering a performance jump over the Stingray without hitting the high cost of the Z06. The starting price is expected to land comfortably between the two models, giving buyers strong value considering the performance upgrades, chassis enhancements, and unique styling cues. Of course, options will add up quickly. Carbon fiber packages, upgraded wheels, premium interior choices, and aero kits can push the final price higher. But even fully loaded, the Grand Sport undercuts most European competitors by a significant margin while delivering equal or better performance. This combination of value, performance, and design is exactly what made the Grand Sport name iconic in the first place. And the 2026 model carries that legacy forward in a modern, electrifying way. It's balanced, capable, stylish, and rewarding, making it a perfect choice for enthusiasts who want a Corvette that sits right in the sweet spot. If you enjoyed this deep dive review of the 2026 Corvette Grand Sport, make sure to like the video, subscribe to MVP Road Car, and let me know in the comments what car you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next drive.